Wait until you feel it yourself. Talk about stain fighting power. Watch. The sheets target the stain right away to release it from the battle. Restore. Nothing worse than iodine. Pour it into this water. Rainbow Smart Sheet. Every second is gone. It's just incredible. Meatball Smart Sheets are hypoallergenic and dermatologist tested. There's nothing worse than dirty socks. I'm going to wash one sock to show you the difference. And just look at the clean loss difference. Clean loss laundry smart sheets work in. Morning, Ed. Morning, Frank. How's everybody doing? Good, I hope. Jim, good morning. How you doing, Jim? Good, I hope. Jody, good to see you too. Ed, good to see you. Good to have you here. Russell. Oh, he's about to start mowing. Okay. Yeah, there's not a lot going on here. It's kind of sunny, but little hazy, not bright, but it's really nice weather. It's right now it's 64 degrees. A little bit of a northerly wind. Those flags are waving this way, so it's a little bit out of the northwest wind.
Yeah, Jim, it is. It's really nice. It's really nice weather for being September the 28th. It's surely is nice weather. I need to cross off a day off my calendar while I think about it. Say goodbye to the 27th September 25. Here comes David. Hey, David.
Hey, Paul.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right. There may be a few expletives at some point this afternoon.
A few what?
A few expletives. Pickle
Uh,
is on the rampage.
oh, is he? Ha!
So
What's his problem today?
he got up.
He woke up.
He actually got out at 5 o'clock this morning, out the cage, landed on my pillow, went to sleep, and then at 10 o'clock this morning decided it's time to get daddy up and pulled an eyebrow out.
Wow.
Little fucker. It's still hurting.
Just grabbed one hair and pulled it out?
Yeah. Oh my God, what have you got now?
Well, it could have been worse.
Would have been. Thanks, hey. I was doing some writing last night and my pens disappeared. I couldn't find them. I've just found them on top of the cage.
Ah,
Everything has to go up on that cage for some reason.
he must have to write a note to some of his friends.
He's a freaking hoarder. That's what he is.
What did he do when you took the pen back?
He's now picked up a fork, a plastic fork, and I think he's about to drop it on the cockatiels.
Are the cockatiels watching him?
Oh yes, real bluey up and all good and all. Where's Joe at? I've got a video for him.
I don't know. He's not here yet. I don't know whether Johnny does a Sunday morning or what.
Oh, I think he does, doesn't he? I think two notifications on YouTube. What was that? Uh,
Where's Laura?
Still away till tomorrow.
Oh, she's still gone. Okay. I'll be right back. I just Boone outside just squealed, and I don't know what that's all about.
Probably chasing a squirrel. Hey, Edward. Hey, Jim. Yes, East Coast. The bird is trying to murder the other bird with a fork. At least it's a plastic fork, because yesterday it was a screwdriver. What are you doing?
It starts at the dinner table. You know, you hear people say, well, we have, it's impolite to talk about religion and
Here, let me get you out.
at the table. So, at the coffee table, what else is there to talk about? If you are not
Go ahead.
having these, you know, very, you know, heated and sometimes, you know, controversial topics that you're not having uncomfortable topics.
We've lost it now. Gone.
Morning, Brenda. Brenda.
Yeah, Pickles dropped the fork and it's landed in the conure cage, of all things. So he's decided to pick up a Jenga block and take that instead.
A Jenga block. Well, it sounds to me like there's a lot of targets around there for him to do.
We gave him the Jenga blocks to stop him picking up other things. Nope, he's decided he wants the fork and he's going for it.
He's trying to get the plastic fork again?
Yeah, he's raiding the Conyers food at the moment.
What do the condors think about that?
If they went up to no good, I'd tell you. Oi! Come on. Oh. They're playing with electric cables behind the freaking sofa. Gotta keep your eyes on them. Hey,
Well,
Brent.
you got a lot more patience than I do. It's just keeping an eye on Boone. It just drives me crazy.
I can guarantee every time you turn around, they're up to no good. No. Be right back.
Okay. I don't know if TJ is working this morning or what. What? And Justin's not here yet.
Scam call.
You're back?
Yeah. It was a scam call.
Oh.
Apparently, I've been called into human resources and I should ring them back ASAP.
Somebody must be using your phone number.
Now, it's a scam call. Basically, they're hoping to catch somebody that's working. Obviously, I don't. But there's like that other one that you get as well. It goes, we'd like to speak to you about a job. Please add me to WhatsApp. Back off. If you want to talk to me about a job, talk to me now. Why would I add you to WhatsApp?
Yeah, exactly.
A scam. Well, Ely.
Oh, Justin was playing late last night.
Yeah. Gonna put these birds in jail in a minute. Finally got access to my Euro trucks again, and I tried to play it earlier on. Just could not because they were pissing around. Well, Paul, I was waiting for Joel to see this, show this video.
December, this compound rents for about almost $700 a night. And the thing that if you got it, might look like $10 million a night. But anyway, it's very lit in a rent control apartment, so a lot of people don't like that as well.
But he's not about, so I'll share it with everybody because it's going to go live in a minute anyway. So
Who's
get ready.
going live?
This video, I've scheduled it to go up at 2:15, hoping that Joe would have seen it before that. Oh, who we got?
Here comes Jonathan.
Oh, great, because Jonathan's going to love this one as well.
Hello, Jonathan.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Jonathan, do you have a drink in your hands?
In my hand, no.
Right. Nobody have a drink in their hands. You need to put it down because this video's for Joe. And I made it using AI.
Uh-oh.
No, America, you don't make tea in the microwave.
That was good.
What kind of tea was that that blew the microwave up?
I think it was the gist was Jonathan was that the tea was rebelling for the mic against the microwave.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing this morning?
We're here. It's 64 degrees and sunny.
Jim, it's not going backwards. It's just the sky's moving faster.
You see that too, Jim? I caught it yesterday. Like, wait a minute. They moved backwards.
Do you see Joe put in the chat? That was Laura making proper tea.
Oh, damn. Joe in the chat. Joe, get up here, man. What you doing?
Brenda.
The hell?
Oi!
It's like me up my window.
Pickle's acting up again, Jonathan.
Oh, no, this one's Bluey.
Oh, Bluey this time. Okay.
Come on.
I've been listening to hear Pickles talk.
Come on. Oh, you're stuck, aren't you now?
Pickle.
You do.
Today is Sunday. Huh?
Look at our eyes in the back here. Yeah.
People in Facebook market be trying you, I swear.
Vinny! You go kaboom! Boom! Oh, yeah, me. Playing around with
Did
extensions.
you see? They just on the news right now. They said the that tea and coffee have the highest amount of microplastics of any drink in it, and soda pop is the lowest.
A micro. A
Well,
what? Microplastic.
Yep.
actually, if you made your cup of tea properly, it won't.
Well, they said it didn't make a difference how you made it. It's just
No,
already
it does.
fused with microplastic.
Yeah, it does, because when you put the
Wait, wait,
water
wait,
in the
wait, wait.
kettle, it has a filter on it to stop the microplastics. And every so often, you're supposed to empty the kettle out of all the microplastics.
Well, yeah, I guess that would determine on how you do your tea as well. Like
Yeah.
my tea grows in my yard, so all of them extra additives and stuff they put on it.
No, the microplastics are in the water. So the highest concentration of microplastics should be in water.
Well, shit, if you boil the water, that shouldn't be a problem. In the water? What the hell?
Microplastics are
Ain't
in
nothing
water.
safe no more.
It's where plastic has been dumped into the water and broken up and evaporated and dropped. And
That's the reason I don't drink a lot of water.
Yeah, I only drink water if it's boiled, or I'll go buy water from Walmart and stuff. But now, like you say, microplastic, that water's in plastic. Ain't no telling how long it's in plastic before you get it. And then a person like me will buy 8, 9 cases of water, you know what I'm saying, and keep it stored for just in case stuff. So you might got a point there. That makes a whole lot of sense.
I think it's that one. Let me upload the video. Dum, 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 dum. Jesus Christ. Right. Done. All right, here we go. You just dum, 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 dum. The only problem with that video now, I've got pomp and circumstance in my fucking head. There you go, Jim.
There you go. It's going the right way now.
Just for Jim. Hey, Jody.
Morning, everybody in chat. Where's Mario?
We think he's working. We're not sure.
Yes, Sunday, innit? He opens, I think.
I thought he opened the last 3, 4 days.
Why?
I don't know.
Not you. Oi! Pickle's now trying to take the beading off the window. You know, that holds the window window glass in.
Huh. He's a character. Captain Joe is in the chat.
Sundays.
Rio.
Yeah.
The original pledge that went out, I call the Hollywood Cross pledge because that pledge I read is a big old bucket of like Hamas propagandist slop. There's three very obvious lines right away.
What's really going on?
The first line
Just another day, that's for sure. Looks like we're kind of dying on the vine here.
We just started. It's early.
Yeah, we've been going 24 minutes.
Yeah, so and it's a Sunday. You know, everybody always late on the Sunday, so we went through this last Sunday, remember?
Yeah.
The one before that. Everybody's always late on the Sunday. Can't be mad at them. They've been partying Saturday night.
Well, we know
Some might not have
Justin,
went to sleep till the morning.
Justin was playing games all night.
Yeah, he was playing. I don't even know what the hell it was he was playing. It was something different though. It wasn't Fortnite,
No, he's playing Make Believe.
huh?
Make Believe.
That's the name of the game.
No, he's GTA.
Oh, GTA. Yeah, I think it was something like that. I'm not sure what it was, but
But the way he plays it, it's called Make Believe.
yeah, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough shooting, stabbing, running, gunning in there. So like, I got on Fortnite, and then I got bored from Fortnite and turned on Hulu, and then passed out.
You want to go in? Get me off now.
Who's acting up, Bluey or Pickle?
No, Bluey's being Ave now. It's Pickle and Rio.
You know, real like starting shit. That's my dog, but that's my bird.
Well, David woke up in a bad mood anyway, because during the night, Pickle got out of his cage, came over, went to sleep on his pillow with him, and then when Pickle wanted to get up, he plucked out one of his mustache hairs.
No, eyebrow.
An eyebrow. Okay.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, get up.
Thought my cats do some other shit. My cat would come and paw me on my damn cheek, like get the pushing, like, hey, let me out the door, man. Let me out.
Oh well, Pickle says I can just pluck an eyebrow lash.
That's got to be a
Hey,
hell of a
Mark.
feeling.
You don't need the eyebrow. Boink. Sure got my attention.
It wasn't a good attention either, was it?
No. Fucking hurt.
Yeah, that shit.
Now what?
That's like pulling one hair out your chin, Paul. Just one.
Yeah.
And you yank that shit. That shit hurt. It's a little irritating pain that you can't get rid of.
Well, when he came out, it says it still hurt.
Now that would have been a video for the day right there.
Yeah.
5.
See the head come out.
What you might reconsider.
And then him standing next to it, dancing back and forth.
Man. I think we got one more week of 90-degree weather. It's over with.
I'll tell you what, it's freezing last night.
Was cold, huh?
Keeps this up. I might have to put the bloody heating on.
Now your birds don't go outside at all, do they?
They might do if they carry on. But
No, but
no,
I mean on their own. You don't have
No.
like a little aviary next to the house, and
no.
would they enjoy something like that?
No. They're not come back.
No, but I mean if it was
Yeah.
an aviary and you had them enclosed.
Well, probably. The only problem is I'm not allowed.
Oh, okay.
Because I live in a flat, so we don't have any land. They're playing
Yeah,
race
that-
across the room now. Hello. Just randomly landed right in front of me and went, hello. And then fucked off.
Who was it? Which one?
Pickle.
Pickle. Okay. So he came and said hello to you. Here comes Mark.
There's Justin. There's my.
Good afternoon. Good morning.
Hey, Justin.
Oh, what's Justin got to do with it?
He's just come in.
Has he?
Yeah, he's just not. He's on mute at the moment.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Justin.
That video went live at 2:15, and it's had 186 views and 3 likes.
I'm a bit late.
Justin had a late night last night.
I didn't get to bed till 4:30 this morning.
Wow.
Uncle Bill's.
Yep.
Oh, you got one of the watches, Randy? How much did you get it for? They kept dropping that price like crazy every other day. All right, hold on a sec.
You missed my video, Justin.
Do what?
You missed my video that I made for Joe. Let's show it again.
Yeah, Randy, like mine had the same thing. Like the screen was perfect and everything. It just had a few scratches on the bezel.
But
But they did say
Right,
that.
Justin.
I think they did say that in the listing that there was minor scratches. Do what?
You ready?
No, America, you don't make tea in the microwave.
I thought you turned Laura loose with the microwave again.
I remember not too long ago you had to get a new microwave because Laura was
Very few stronger winds, in addition to the heavy rain across the Bahamas. We've already got
I still
rain.
still gotta get a new microwave. It don't last that long.
Okay. I'm coming, Booter.
Did you get that rain last year? You did get that rain yesterday, didn't you?
We didn't. No.
Hey? Oh, it threw it down last night.
I know you guys were getting it. Blackpool got it because when the fireworks went off.
Mm.
Also, now you're on the rampage, are you?
Belt loop 29. All right, we'll catch you later.
I've forgotten his name. I know he's been in a few times.
Said he has to go back to work.
He's been in.
Yeah. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Here's Captain Joe.
Mm.
Hey, David.
Okay,
Hey,
so
Jonathan.
I was listening to you guys before I came on, right? And
Yeah.
this is what I hear. That's why I don't drink water, because there's microplastics in it.
That was Paul.
Yeah, I know who it was. You're telling me this whole time he's only been drinking Diet Pepsi because there's microplastics in the water. Full of shit.
Well, I'll tell you another lie.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh, hell no, I know he didn't say that.
Hello to Skyfly, Joel, JD, whoever Belt Loop is. Okay. Mad Prop, that's Randy. Hey, Randy, Jim, Brenda. Who else?
It's Gary. He's been here a lot. He should be modern.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's say something to Paul.
Gary. Hey, Gary. Okay. Yeah, I kind of remember. Jim, how you doing? Edward, way back.
I don't recognize him. I must have missed him every time he was in here.
He's been on a different name as well.
Yeah, I kind of remember that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You suck.
Oh, yeah, he was in here like a week ago, and Paul gave him a wrench, I think.
Yeah.
And his
Yeah,
his
something
other
like
account.
Drone Police or
Yeah,
something like that.
I remember Gary, yeah.
Yeah, he's a police officer. Some
I think it was Drone Police or something like that.
yeah.
No, it was YouTube Police.
Yeah,
Yeah.
YouTube
That's
Police.
what it was. Yeah, I was trying to remember what it was, yeah. So now I know who he is, all right.
Yeah, Johnny was talking about how the Mini 5 is 3 grams over 250, 249.
It's
I said
250.
it's an easy fix, man. Go get you some 1,000-grain sandpaper and just sand it till it goes down.
Here's an
no,
idea. Don't fucking worry
see
about
the
it.
dude? Did you see the dude who put the puncture holes in his propellers to make it under 249 grams?
Yeah, an idiot. What happened to the drone?
He ain't sure it taking off, but he took a puncture gun and puncture holes And all the propellers, same amount of holes in the same spot in all his propellers. I
Well, all
said
you got
that's
to do
the
is
way.
file them down evenly, and you go right.
Look,
I wouldn't.
the
I
way
wouldn't
I
do
look
that.
at it is just don't fucking worry about it. Who gives a shit?
Right.
Yeah, that's what I said. I got one of them
They,
cards that says I can fly to 250.
they are never gonna come
Okay.
around with a fucking scale and weigh your drones, so I wouldn't even fucking worry about it. And if any agency knows their shit and they have a half a brain on them, they'll already know that drone's overweight and they won't need to weigh it when they roll up on you. So
All I was having is
It's already-
breakfast, ice cream.
Always room for ice cream.
that's what I'm saying, Randy. Who gives a shit? Just pay the $5 and let her start.
Well, Paul, if there's not room,
Yeah.
you're stretching the room. So that's all right.
Props was good.
That's what I said. In the US, the only difference it's going to make on you is, are you going to be a cheap ass and not spend $5, but you just purchased a $1,200 drone? Like, what's another $5?
Oh, we were talking. Johnny asked me where I got the Air 3S, and I told him Amazon. And the name of the company that Amazon shipped it, but it's Smart Fly Gear or something like this. Yeah, Smart Fly Gear. When you look at their store, they actually have a storefront. They've only got about 10 items on it, but you can get the Avata 2 combo, 3 batteries, the goggles 3 with the controller for $11.99. That's regular price. And if you want the Air 3S combo right now with the RC2, it's $15.99. That's regular price. And they also have the Mini 4 Pro with the RC2 by itself. I mean the Mavic 4 Pro with the RC2, 1 battery, $21.99. So they're selling it at regular price, basically.
Well, that's the thing is what I'm saying, Jim, is if an agent sees you flying in a park and he decides, I'm going to go over and check this guy, and he rolls up on you, he should automatically already know that drone's over 250.
Yeah.
Right off the bat. If they're going to enforce the rules, they should know everything about each one of those drones.
They were talking about that last night on what you call it, on Uncle Bill's, and Lon said that that the guy Ryan that does all the legal work said that when you read the rules, the FAA rules, they have a variance of a few grams in that, and
I'm
that
sure
they
they do.
actually round back down. They don't go round up. So long as it's under 256, it'll round down to 250.
Well, like
So-
I said, if you're in a country where it's a huge deal and you might have to get a license versus not having a license, like if it's that kind of issue,
Yeah.
and you might have to pay money to get that license, I understand that being a problem. But here, it's just a $5 fix and you're done. That's it.
Yep.
No point in even complaining about it. But like I said, if you're going to go out and spend $1,300 on a new drone, don't start letting me hearing you bitch about a $5 card.
Right.
Because you ain't gonna get no sympathy from me on that.
Yep.
Especially for 3 years. I mean, that's less than $2 a year.
Yeah, even though it's over 250, it's still got a C1 label in Europe.
Yep.
Tell him again. Tell him again, Justin. You bitch go $5.
Not
Yo,
like-
I'm gonna be honest with you, right? I be looking at a bunch of these cats still go buy $1,800 drone, $2,500 drone, and then go to Start RC and buy a $35 case to put it in.
Yep.
Dude, I say the same thing about cell phones. I'll see people go out and spend $1,000 on a cell phone, and they'll go on fucking Amazon and buy a cheap little $5 case with sparkles on it because they think it's cute looking. No, the
I'd be
fuck,
like,
I'm not
yo, you
putting my
gotta be
phone in no
kidding me.
cheap ass case. Only thing I use is OtterBox. I wrap it in that. I'm not dropping my phone some cheap ass ugly case on it.
My daughter years ago, she said, I have to have the pink iPhone. It's got to be pink or gold or whatever it was. think it was the pink, the rose gold. She says, I gotta have that. So I ordered it for her. She puts it in the case, you can't even see the bitch.
Oh, you scare people all the time coming in Walmart bitching about the color, especially guys. You'd get them coming in there, man. I want that gold one. I want that gold one. All right. Well, we don't have it. We have other colors. Do you want those? No, I want the gold one. I'm like, all right. Well, what case you putting on it? Well, I want to get the OtterBox. I'm like, motherfucker, you can't even see what color the fucking phone is at that point. What does it matter?
Well,
And not
the
only
case
that-
I have is a clear case, right?
That I would
And-
understand.
Yeah, the phone is blue because they didn't have a black one. I wanted a black one. They said, we got a blue. So okay, go ahead. They came in, I put the case on it. You can't even see the phone. Can't tell.
But the thing is some of the phones are more expensive because they're a certain color. Like the gold ones were always like $100 or $200.
Yeah, they always
more.
charge you more.
And
But
I'm like, well,
that ain't just the phones. If you go to Master Air Screw for their propellers, the black ones are always cheaper than the rest. Don't ask me why.
Yeah, go buy the propellers from what's the name of that company?
Oh,
Are
I
you
don't buy
talking
nobody
Master
but
Air
Master
Screws?
Air Screw. Yeah, them the only propellers I put
Yeah,
on my boat.
Master Air Screw. If like I bought the orange ones for the Avata 2, and they were $1 more than the red ones.
But I mean, it's the same with PCs, man. If you want to build a white PC, all white graphics card, white RAM, do you know how much money you're going to pay to build that compared to just a normal old school black PC where everything's black? Like just you can get two identical graphics cards and one's just white and one's black, and that white one will cost you like $200 more just because of the color change.
Why is that?
Yeah.
Computers always.
I don't know. It's always been like that.
Computers were always a beige color.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're talking about fucking gateways back in 1997.
Yeah, the Packard Bells, the gateways, the e-machines.
Yeah, they
IBM.
all had. Yeah, computers were not cool looking back then.
When e-machines first came out, there was a company in Irvine, California, that you can go down there. Got an echo.
Yeah,
But,
go away.
You can go to Irvine, give them your ID, and they gave you a free computer. You got the whole setup, the monitor, the computer for free. I went in and got one. My wife went in and got one.
You're not giving him
My
to
mother-in-law came in and got one. All three of us had one. We kept
Oh,
two of
just-
them in a box. We never even opened them. But I had e-machines. I was using e-machines up until about maybe 5 years ago.
You know what's
Because they
crazy?
did
is
everything I needed them to do.
you could have hooked all three of those machines together and it wouldn't have equaled even a quarter, not even a 16th of the power my computer's got nowadays.
Oh yeah. But it did everything I needed at the time. And then I bought a big 27-inch Apple, set up. And I was Apple until I just bought this one. I went back.
They had all kinds of crazy deals back in the day when computers were first coming out. But they were expensive though for that time period. I mean, some fucking computers were $5,000 back in the mid 90s.
Right.
That's all. That was a lot of money back then. I mean, that'd be
yeah.
like spending 10 grand on a computer now. Like that would be insane. I would never spend that much on a computer. The most
Shoot,
maybe 2 grand.
I had a Gateway laptop. My ex had a Gateway laptop.
Huh? Hold on.
I'll be back in a second.
What you buying, Paul?
Not buying anything. I'm just looking.
What you looking?
computers.
I mean, if you're gonna get a computer, talk to Justin.
Well, the problem I have is the one computer that's out in the other room doesn't seem to pick up the internet or stay with it. And all of a sudden, it starts to circle going around it.
That's probably your internet, it's not the computer. It means it's not reading it because you probably have too many things on your internet.
I don't know. I've got an extender in the other room, and I was thinking about moving it closer.
Well, move it. That's probably what you got to do. So it's nothing to do with the computer. It's just that the internet's not getting to it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I could go in the back of mine right now, my router way up here. If I go to the smart TV in the back, I can get the internet, but when I try to log into stuff, it doesn't pick it up enough. It aggravates me because I can't use the TV. I wish I could use the TV because I go back there and watch stuff at night.
How old is that computer you're trying to hook to the internet, first of all?
30 years.
It's
It's a Packard Bell.
how did you know?
I bet
Paul,
you it is.
Paul, every single computer you have isn't gonna fix what the issue you're gonna hit here in about 2 weeks.
Yep.
You just get you a whole new damn computer.
He needs to get him one computer, get rid of all his computers, and just work off of one.
He doesn't need like a crazy gaming PC like we got. He just needs a standard
Needs an
like,
Apple.
home office computer.
He needs
Actually-
an Apple, but he didn't have to learn everything.
Yeah, but the problem with Apple, shit's expensive though.
Oh, I know.
Paul doesn't need no crazy. I mean, he could get like a very low budget type gaming PC, like a 20.
And get him one
series
with all the
card or something.
RGB colors so he start dancing with it. Have all the
All
color-
his
and-
computers are aged, so they're getting so aged that it's almost time to just go ahead and upgrade and be good for another 6 years, 7 years. Some of his computers are 8 or 9 years old, so Dell XPS PC.
Yeah. I think
You
the
know what?
first one we got, the first one we ever bought was a Packard Bell, I think.
You know what computers I missed that I actually liked that laptop was the Vio 10s when Sony was making the Vio 10s.
I didn't see those.
I liked my Vio 10. They used to make laptops back in the mid 2000s and they quit making them in like 2000. Was it 2012, I think?
Yeah, Paul said his is a Trash 80. That's what it is. Yeah, from Radio Shack, Trash 80.
I still got mine.
Really?
Yeah.
Remember the first apples they came out with? I can't remember the model number, but it was a little small screen, and it was a modular setup where it was. Trying to remember, it
get a
wasn't
link to that.
all in one. I think it was all in one.
You got a link, Randy?
That was when they were Macintosh.
Yeah, when it was Macintosh. I think it was all in one. I used to play a golf game on it where I worked. And man, I was so good at that golf game, man, on a par 3. If I didn't make a hole in one, I was right next to it. People bet you can't make a hole in one. I said, put a couple of dollars out there. We throw a couple of dollars on the thing. I'd sit in there and I knew the feel exactly what it was to hit it. And I hit that sucker, that drop in. I said, go away. Take my money. But I used to play that game so much I almost got in trouble at work. My boss came over and said, "You still playing that game?" I said, "Yeah, I got all my shit's done." And he looked over and said, "Yeah, everything's done." And one day I had one thing come in while I was playing, and he said, "You're not done." And I said, "Oh, well, I'm almost done with the game. Hold on, it ain't gonna go anywhere."
Well, and that's the thing, Randy. It's not like Paul bought a gaming PC like 8 or 9 years ago. It was just your standard little office computer that grandma would buy at Walmart. It's the truth too, though. That's the
You
kind
said
of computer
grandma
we
about the
bought.
same knowledge, right?
Well, I don't know. It depends on whose grandma, because my half sister's grandma, she actually went to school for computers when she was in her 60s and passed the class. She was one of the best students in there. She said, I don't want to be one of those old people that's running around with their head in their ass. And she went to
My
school and learned about computers.
my grandmother didn't finish school. She only knew, let's see, she knew how to write the sign her name. She knew a few words that she could read. But she could but we go to the grocery store, which was about a mile and a half away, and she walked. We have to hold her hand. When we got to Metairie Road, major intersection, we'd walk down to the middle of the road and just start walking out in the street. And she used to say, "They're not going to hit you. They got to stop." And we go into Winn-Dixie, and all she looked for was the meat. I can't remember what it was called. It used to be, he called it a certain thing, but she'd look for that label because she knew that label was good. But and she knew everything by sight, you know.
My half sister's, which I'm only saying that because it was her grandma, but she was like my grandma, Grandma Ellie. And she has, like I said, she went to school when she was in her 60s to go learn computers because she didn't want to be taken for a fool on a computer by somebody. So she took like 2 years worth of classes and learned a bunch of shit about them.
Russell said he kept his old computer to watch Down on the Porn Channel. I've got two. Hey, there you go, Justin. I got two gateways sitting right over there.
Yeah, in Florida, dude, you got to put a VPN on if you want to watch porn anymore. Because the state done blocked it now.
30-year-old computer. Did I hear that right?
Yeah.
He said 3-year-old computer.
Who's using a 30-year-old computer?
No, he said 3-year-old, not 30.
Oh.
I got two gateways over there. Let's see, my daughter's graduated 10 years. So they're 10 years old, two gateway laptops. They still work.
I don't even know if you could put a 30-year-old fucking computer on the internet without it getting hacked almost immediately. Because you'd have to be using some old ass operating system.
You wouldn't be able to get most of the updates to that thing too old.
You wouldn't. There would be no updates for it.
Right.
Now, if you wanted to take an old computer and rip all the shit on the inside out and build a modern PC inside of it to make it look old, like some people do that. They'll find like an old computer that they had a lot of memories both back in like the 90s or something. They'll find the case and then they'll take it, rip everything out, build a new
moved
modern
my
PC,
repeater, and it
they make
seems
it
to
look
help
like
that computer.
like a sleeper computer.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You think it's an old piece of shit, but inside of it, ooh, got all modern shit.
See, the problem you got, Justin, if he gets one computer, there's no way he's going to get rid of the other ones. He'll still have them running somewhere because you got to have one in every room in the bathroom.
Here, and just take all those old ones and toss them.
I'm thinking about getting all my, like I said, I got 3 laptops sitting over there. 2 of them are Gateway and one's a Mac. And the Mac's from 2012, maybe. And it still works. It does what I need it to do when I need it. I don't use it much. I use it basically just to be on the internet to do the Bible, to play the Bible. You know, and it just sits there and plays. But it'll work. It search. It's not that slow because I think it's got 16 RAM in it, so not that big of a deal. But I'm thinking about just taking all of them, list them on eBay, whatever they're going for.
What operating system is it running?
I can't remember. It's OS 10. I know that much. For Apple, I know it's above 10, so it still works with all that stuff. but I'm thinking about just I could have sold it about a year ago for like 250. They wanted for it, and at least I get 250. You know.
Yeah, see, this is the type of computer Paul's got right here. Exactly the type of computer. It ain't no gaming computer. This is just for doing the internet. That's it. And maybe typing up some shit on Microsoft Word.
That's expensive for just that kind of computer.
Well, it does. Oh, no, I'm not talking about the yeah, because the internals are very modern. And it
Yeah.
does have like a 4060 Ti 8 GB graphics card and all that. But I'm saying the look of it, I guarantee this is what Paul's computer kind of looks like.
Yeah, but it's gray. It's like beige, actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking. This is expensive because it does have really good shit in it. But
Now you do realize if he buys a new computer and he's got to plug everything into it, everything gonna be backwards.
don't worry about it. She's gonna need somebody there to do it.
Geek
But he
Squad
could
to
always
come set it
go. I
up.
mean, to be honest, he could. He could always go to Best Buy and buy a fucking computer and have Geek Squad come out and hook it up for him.
That's
I mean,
what.
not
That's
all
what he.
those guys
That's what
are.
he,
Not all those guys are idiots. I've met a couple of guys that work for Geek Squad that know their shit.
So when you buying a new computer, Paul?
I'm not, and that fixed it. What I'm
Fix
waiting for
what?
is on the 3rd, I'm supposed to get my replacement walkie-talkie.
Okay, what are you doing on the 14th?
Of
When
what?
Windows stops, when Windows isn't supporting 10 no more.
I don't have any computers on 10. They're all on 11. In fact, that computer that I just was talking about did a Windows update to in Windows 11 on its own last night.
So you're on Windows 11 on everything?
Yep.
I thought you were on Windows 10. The other day you were on Windows 10.
No, we updated it.
I didn't update it.
I don't remember you updating it.
No, he doesn't actually pay the people, Randy. It's a free service through was it Meals on Wheels, I think.
Well, I canceled that. I don't do Meals on Wheels.
Yeah, but don't you get a free house cleaner through them once a week or
Yep,
something?
I get a free house cleaner, and they did my clean my gutters out. Once every couple of weeks, a housekeeper comes here.
You ought to get your Meals on Wheels back.
Eat half
Well,
of it
the
anyway.
problem is they come at different times of the morning with the Meals on Wheels, and you have to be there in order to get it. And when I'm flying ships, I'm not always here.
You don't eat half of them anyway. You just pile them in the freezer.
Yep.
And when he does eat them, half of them go down the waste disposal.
He only eats half of what they give him anyway.
Yeah, all the veggies go in the garbage disposal.
So I'm saying, if he's not going to actually sit and eat all of each one of the meals I give him, I wouldn't tell him to get back on it. There are other people out there that would actually eat it.
Yeah, I miss my garbage disposal. That was precious.
Those yeah. Those free meals that I got, I've got 2 left, and it's just basically like vegetables. I'll send them to David.
There you go.
I figure when I make pork chops, I'll just heat one of those up and I'll have the vegetables to go with the pork chops. I'm trying to decide whether I'm gonna make jambalaya today or I'm gonna wait and use the sausage I got in there for red beans tomorrow.
Just stick all the vegetables in a crock pot with some chicken stock or something. Make yourself a soup.
Yeah,
Look at it
it's
again because
not enough. It'd have to be a small crock pot. I gotta go look at my daughter's car sometime today, and knowing my daughter, I'm not going over there till about 2 o'clock. Cause she ain't gonna have nothing ready.
You don't. You haven't solved the issue yet.
Well, I haven't looked at it. I told her mom that they call Lawrence he says he's looking for parts. He needs to go look at the freaking car. Because like all I'm gonna do is take the battery off for about 30 minutes and then put it back so everything resets. And when it resets, I might make sure the code's clear, and I'm gonna start the car and let it run, see what it does. I'm not driving it anyway, I'm just let it run. And if it
Oh, yeah.
doesn't kill, I'm gonna tell her drive it tomorrow. 'Cause I already told him I'm not getting up at 6 o'clock every morning to bring you to work.
Oh, for that price, yeah, that's still a good deal,
Jonathan.
Joel.
Yes, sir.
I would still get that, yeah.
I was
You're
looking.
looking
I
for
was
a
looking at
laptop.
Facebook Market. Put the Air 3 on there, and the guy sent me a message. Said, I got 600. What that do? I told him. I said, you can go buy a mini 4K with that. Good luck.
Yeah.
Is that what he said?
That's what I told him when he said he only had 600.
You
He
better
said,
keep
only got
saving.
600. Hmm?
Keep saving, double it, you know.
What are y'all getting snow
I
or
told him. I
something,
said,
Jim?
go buy your a mini 4K with that. Good luck.
So you got the Air 3 and Air 3S, right?
Yep. That's why I'm getting rid of the Air 3 because I got the Air 3S, and then I turned around and bought the Mavic 4 Pro, so I don't
There you
need the
go.
Air
Paul,
2.
buy the Air 3 from.
It
No
just
way.
sits there. It just sits there and look pretty.
You like the Air 3.
That's a good buy for you, Joe.
I don't want it. I got the Air 3S.
Yeah, Joe bought the Air 3S. What, yesterday? Day before?
About a week.
Let's see if it's got Scott on it. Let me look real quick on that particular part of it.
I was looking at the Neo. I was getting the inventory, all the serial numbers for all the batteries and everything, putting them on my list, updating my list. I haven't flown the Neo since May.
Well, that's your favorite drone.
That's why I haven't flown it since May.
Well,
Like-
you can't protect everything, you know.
Yeah, you can. Just don't crash.
Right now, you got to protect all your drones.
Got to, because then you can't ship it. If you can ship it, you might not get it back.
Yeah, you should be able to, Joel, because it's got a USB-C port that's a display port, and it has HDMI too, so you should be able to run 2 monitors on it.
Well, there was a drone incident in Blackpool last night at the firework display.
Oh, damn.
Someone's flown their drone, hit Blackpool Tower. It went spiraling down, hit the illuminations, and then into the crowd.
Right.
How many people got hurt?
None.
Oh, well, that's a good thing. At
Well,
least that's a good thing.
say none. Probably one person is pride.
Yeah,
Yeah.
John Blues about his bird.
Yeah, but he didn't. The thing is, he didn't go to get his drone back because he was in a no-fly zone because of the event.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll bring it to him.
They're gonna get it
They'll
back
be at
though.
his door in a minute.
Hey, David, did you tell Joe about your pickle incident this morning?
No.
I saw that video about Laura making the tea in a microwave.
Oh, are you talking about him ripping out your eyebrow hairs?
Yep.
Actually, that would be a good business if you can train him to do that. He can do girls' eyebrows.
that
for
would-
'em.
Hell no.
The bird fell
women
asleep on his pillow next to him last night, and he didn't get up early enough for him, so he got up and plucked his eyebrows.
Hell no, he did. David,
She's getting him ready for the wedding. That's all.
No, he could start up a business doing girls' eyebrows. You put a little flair in your step. Come on, girls. And you'll have a lineup out the door. That's
There you
all
go.
you do is their eyebrows all day. You'd have the bird jump on their head and just start.
David
plucking
said it
eyebrows
was
out.
still sore when he checked in this morning.
It's still
Sarah
sore.
does that to me
Talking about.
sometimes. Sarah will grab a fucking. She'll see a long.
That's because
eyebrow.
David got them bushy Wolfman eyebrows.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
He probably plucked more than one. He grabbed the whole nest.
Good.
No, it was only one.
Well, one, that hurt that bad?
Hell yeah.
Right in the corner.
Oh, yeah, I gotta understand.
She
So
could do my. Go ahead.
The company at Amazon that shipped this drone is called Smart Fly Gear. When you go to their store, you can get a Mini 4 Pro combo with the RC2, $11.59. That's a good price. They have the Avata 2 combo, 3 batteries, chick stick, and the goggles 3, $11.99. Same thing. The Air 2S with the the Air 3S with the RC combo is $15.99, $13.99 with the RC N1 or N2 or N3, whatever it is. And then if you want a Mavic 4,
That's before
Pro.
tax now.
Ready
That's
for this?
before tax. Once you
Yeah,
once you
everything's
buy
before
that bird,
tax.
you're gonna pay $18.59.
It's gonna be another $1,500, another $150. But this is the thing. They got the Mavic 4 Pro, 1 battery with the RC2, $21.99. That's regular price.
Wow.
So I'm gonna keep an eye on them. You know, I don't want the Mavic 4 Pro, but if they throw the Mavic 4 Pro out on their site, fly more for like 24, 25 like it was, I might think about it.
Yeah, garbage
I might buy
disposals
it
are
and flip it.
nasty, Jim. If you don't keep them clean.
Get it for $25.99 and sell it for $32.
Where's it coming from?
I don't know where it's coming from, but it's being shipped through eBay. Everything says when you go to it, it says ships from Amazon. Ships from Amazon. So they have it.
Oh, from Amazon. I about to say mine
Yeah,
was shipped
ships
from
from
eBay.
Amazon.
I end up paying that tariff. Once it hit the US, I had to pay the tariff, or they were gonna send it back. So
Okay, wait, you ready for this? Oh,
fuck.
don't get too happy and turn in the ball now.
Mavic combo. Let me see something here. What's this one? How much did you pay?
They still put them in new houses
For what?
here, Jim.
They got the Mavic 4 combo with the new controller for $39.99.
Oh, good. I ain't paid that one. I paid
That's a good price.
what was it, 24, and then I end up paying damn near $300 tariff, so I end up paying like 27.
What was that, 24 for the Flymore?
Just the basic one.
I ain't worried about it.
I mean, you got the controller and extra batteries?
24, I got the RC2, 1 battery in the drone.
Okay,
But then
$28.99.
when it hit the
RC2
US,
combo.
wait a minute, when it hit the US, I had to pay a $278 tariff. So I ended up spending 27 change.
Yeah, they have the combo, creator combo with the RC2 for $28.99.
Well, the RC2.
Oh, with the RC2, that ain't bad. Because you're getting all 3 batteries, which they're getting you the batteries, they're getting you the brick.
And if you
The
want
new
the
RC2, wait a minute, the new RC2 or
no, the RC2. If you want the RC Pro 2, the new one, it's $1,100 more. It's $38.99.
Yeah.
$39.99.
I'll be
Hey,
back
Joel,
in
are
my
you still here?
skip.
This is what your drone looks like when it hits the tower. I don't think it's that bad a condition.
It didn't do bad. A few props gone.
You got to remember, he fell 380 foot.
I'll try something else. See. Yeah, with tax and everything, it would be $43.68.91.
Mhm.
That's how much it would cost me for create a combo with a new RC.
Now you need to see if they covering the tariff or not. Because if not, you talking about another almost $300.
Well, that's no tariffs. That's through Amazon.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, it might be good, bro.
See,
I've never,
that's still
I've never,
expensive.
yeah, I never ordered any of my drones through Amazon. If I ever went to DJI Adorama, and like you said before, I just had to use eBay.
You see,
Well,
oh, you ready for this? Hey, listen to this. Listen, you ready for this?
yeah.
The one I just bought, right? It's $13.99 is what I paid for it, right? If I
Mhm.
ordered one today, I'd have it tomorrow.
From Amazon. Yeah, I mean, Amazon got
Amazon.
warehouses everywhere, damn near everywhere. So
Now this comes from that same company. It's the same company, ships from Amazon, but I'd have it tomorrow. If I ordered it again.
the machine
That's
company. Which company? Where the company at?
I don't know where the company's at. I'll put it like this: the company does have Chinese writing on it when you go to their company page. So
Then
it's
you
so
definitely
it
gonna check for
actually
that
wait, take
tariff.
it back. It did say where it was. Hold on, let me go
Is
to it.
this through Amazon?
It's through Amazon.
And you'd get it tomorrow, you're saying?
It's 100% positive, and it says Beijing Xing something. The same thing as where DJI's at.
Beijing,
Yeah.
Shanghai,
Yeah,
No, Shenzhen.
Shenzhen. That's
Yeah,
what
but
it
if
says.
you're getting it 1 day delivery from Amazon, it's in their warehouse.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
it's
I
in the
mean.
warehouse if you get
All of
Yeah,
these
it's
say
there.
ships from Amazon.
Yeah.
So they got them to Amazon and they're sitting there, and it's the regular price. So it's coming from Shenzhen. So it's probably DJI or somebody with a different name that got these things to Amazon. You know.
Or
yeah, it makes sense.
So
Amazon found a way to get a shipment of them, and now they got
yeah,
them, and they ain't trying to break anybody's neck because Amazon always ends up getting stuck with a lot of products.
but
They have a
the
tendency of buying a lot of products.
only two retailers that have enough power to try to get stuff in like that is either going to be Walmart or Amazon.
yeah,
Those are the two big boys on the block.
yep.
And I don't see Walmart doing it on a brand new drone. They
Never mind
carry a
that.
lot of old model drones.
Did you ever find the
No,
shipping
not on their
containers that went off
website.
overboard?
Walmart sells all the modern stuff on their website.
Right.
They just don't sell a lot of the new drones in store. But you
Right.
can find all the newer stuff like the Mavic 4s, all that. They'll have them on
Yes.
their site if they're available.
Oh, it's on their site?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But did you
Walmart
find
carries
them?
all that.
Did they find the shipping containers that went overboard off the coast of America?
That's what it was.
I don't know why they made such a big deal about that. That happens
Because
all
that's
the
where your
time with
DJI
shipping.
drones come from.
It happens all the time with shipping containers. They
Yeah.
fall off
They
ships.
fall
all
off
the time.
all the time.
But for some reason, that one ship, they made a big ass deal about it when it happened. Maybe it was just the amount of them that fell off, but I don't know.
Like I said, all waterproof containers with your DJI drones.
Oh, them containers are not waterproof.
I was just
Oh,
about to
no.
ask that. Are they waterproof?
Not even close.
You can make them waterproof.
Right. If they've been losing containers all these years, you think somebody would do that?
If they were waterproof, they would float.
It would float, yeah. You wouldn't
Well,
have to
that's
go
what I
to
just
bottom
said,
sea looking
Randy.
for it.
It's probably because the amount that they lost at one time, but it does happen all the time.
Yeah, but you've got to remember, you don't have to waterproof the container. You just have to waterproof the products.
Yeah.
So the pallets are on.
Yeah, but
Well,
they don't. They just pack
Then
the shit in
containers
these
can be made
containers.
waterproof because people make them into homes.
Yeah, they don't make them waterproof.
I mean, they wasn't
because
made to be home, so I mean,
shipping containers are made to be made as cheap as possible because they just want to shove product in.
Yeah, no.
well, yeah,
But
that too. Yeah,
people do turn them into homes.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Because you sometimes shipping containers, it's cheaper just to sell them stateside than it is to put them back on a ship and ship them back over to China. So a lot of companies will just buy them, get them super cheap, and then they'll sell them to people. You know, people will use them for storage sheds. They'll make garages out of them, all kinds of shit. My dad had 3 on his property, and they were just all storage stuff for all his off-road vehicles and everything. You opened one up and there was a bunch of 4-wheelers and dirt bikes in there. You opened another one up, there was this 2 sand rails
what
in
the
there.
hell movie was that?
And then he used one as an actual garage.
I Am Mother. Yeah, I think that's the first time I see somebody using the shipping container to live in. I Am Mother. Right at the end of the movie.
There's some nice houses out there that people have done where they've stacked them on top of each other.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
in,
can
like,
hook them
different
up.
directions. Yeah. They really
Yeah, they
cool
have a
looking
couple of
houses.
companies out there that build. They have different floor plans, and they build them for you, and they build
Yeah.
everything, and then they ship them. They bring them out to you in a truck and lay them, put them together, and it's almost like a plug and play. You know,
Yeah,
they
I've
just
seen.
come in and stack them, do them how they're supposed to do, and then they just hook everything up to your electricity and everything. Everything's already built in. I would love one. Be honest with you, have one, just like 3 of them, and have one side that'd be like an office and a bedroom, another side be like a living area for like people coming over, and then one of them like in the
Yeah.
middle would be like the kitchen and everything. Especially here with the hurricanes, if you had it where it's high enough where you don't have to worry about anything flooding, you don't have to worry about trees landing on your ass. You know, it's like
ain't no correct
I'd
nothing.
rather have something
But
like
then
that.
they would have to make them waterproof then if somebody lives in one. You
Well,
gonna need to make it
they're
waterproof then.
waterproofed. They're waterproof except for the doors.
Doors, yeah.
Because when the doors are sealed, they're not really waterproof. They're going to leak a little. But I've seen them where people have have the doors where the doors are folded back, and that's your doors to get in. It got built for that. But if something
Mm.
came up, you can close those bitches from the inside. So you could just
Yeah.
ring them around and lock them down from the inside. You got a zombie going on, just lock them from the inside. You know.
Resident
Yeah.
Evil.
Yeah, just sit there on the inside.
I've seen some where they weld them completely shut and then they'll just cut a hole in them and they put a door
Yeah.
frame in and everything.
Make a door, yeah.
Yeah, they've got all kind of ways to do it. Because, like I said, if the money ever comes through, in fact, I got an appointment next week with another neurologist because my hands and all that stuff starting to go, like the neuropathy's hitting good, and I'm getting all that new documentation and getting to the attorneys to push it. But if that money ever comes through, like I said, I'm going. They got in Folsom, they got so much land for sale. I'm gonna go buy me about 10 to 15 acres, and I'm gonna get one of these places to come in and build me a container house set up. And then I'm gonna go there and retire, I'm gonna be able to go on top of it, sit there and fly my drones from the top. I have a landing pad up there.
Listen, you can
What you
buy
do is you just have
15,
them come
20
in with
acres. You can have them build you a new house.
Yeah.
what you could do is just have them
Brand
come
new.
in with a backhoe and just put the dirt up so your house is up on a big ass mound.
Yeah, I'm
When
gonna
you
have. I'm not
flood.
gonna have it that high, but I'm gonna have it high enough. In
Do that
Folsom,
with
it's high ground anyways. It's one of the highest points around here because you got to go up to Folsom,
eyebrows alone.
and it's far enough away that when a hurricane hits, even if it comes directly over Mandeville, by the time it gets to Folsom, it's dropped down 20 miles, 30 miles an hour. So you don't have the problem. They got a lot of trees, so you'd have to clear out your area. But man, I tell you what, I would definitely love to live out there. Drop the mic on the cameras and just enjoy it because I'd have my cameras out there set up with tripods because of all the wildlife. You can even see a black bear every once in a while.
Oh,
But you're gonna see all kind of shit up there. Coyotes. You might see bobcats. You know, it's like crazy shit up there. It's only
answering your
only
question,
20
Joe.
miles away from it. But that's the woods.
Joe,
That's where
since
we
Randy's
that's where we
stopping,
went up and shot about 1,000 rounds when my sons were here.
Yo, check the chat. Randy's asking you a question.
Yeah, Storm Emma, you just saw with the name Smart Fly. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. That's Lons put it in there. That's the same smart fly gear. Yeah, 4,000 shipped. Yeah, it's like with tax and everything, it came with about 43. I saw that. Like I said, if I wanted one, that was a good deal. Yeah, Randy's trying to get me to get a Ford instead of a new Honda. Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, there's-
Look, Jeff.
oh, they're paying a lot, Randy. They're paying more than I could spend in my lifetime if they ever come through with it.
There you go, Jeff.
Yeah.
Sure,
No,
Norris drinks water from Camp Lejeune.
yeah.
Saw that the other day and I thought of you. I started laughing.
That's funny. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's so far. I could remember a lot of shit. I can't remember how much water I drank at Camp Lejeune. I know I had to because we were in the field a lot. And I drank a lot of canteens, but I just can't remember.
What is it contaminated from?
It had all kind of shit in there. It's caused all kind of problems, like kidney cancer, all kind of stuff. And later, neuropathy, Parkinson's, one of the big things. And it had a chemical in there that had all these things they knew it would cause. You know, it's just chemicals that were in the water that would run off from different plants.
From the base?
And it was on the base. What they would do, they were filling up all the big buffaloes, the water buffaloes, bringing them out, and everybody was using those. But the water on the base was contaminated. Even all in that area, all the bases in that area had the same water system, and they knew it was contaminated. But they knew the side effects of what it could do to people, but they hadn't proved it yet. So they didn't care. They just did it. They said, drink the water, you know. So we didn't know. They didn't tell anybody. You know, we drank the water, and one of the things that I've been told, they're looking at cardiac issues because it does all kind of stuff to your system. And I'm the only one in my family with cardiac issues, and it started with me in my 40s. You know, so it's like, I'm telling you. And just the neuropathy thing, because like right now, I hurt my shoulder, but I think what happened is when I hit it, I think I triggered the nerves to the neuropathy, because now it's in this arm too. My fingers, like right now, when I can't make a full fist, it's they get all right here, they start getting tight. You know, like right there, they start getting tight. I can make a fist, but all of this feels like it's hurting. You know, it's just the tingling I got in there. And my neuropathy is in my arms. It goes into the arms. It's all the nerve stuff, the nerve damage. So I think when I fell again, I aggravated everything. Because I hadn't had that. It was hurting me some, but nothing like this. Last night, it was hurting all the way up in here. I was getting so much pain shooting across into my shoulder that I was sitting here like this, like just holding my arm so I wouldn't move it. I took Motrin. Last night I took a Narco 5. I cut 1.5, the 10.5. And I'm laying in bed and I could feel the Narco working on me, but the pain wasn't going away. I still had the pain. So that's why I'm going to the neurologist I think it's the 6th. The neurologist on the 6th, just to get some more documentation. Get some more
Joe, ain't you
tests
supposed
done.
to take the whole pill, man?
I should have took the whole pill.
That's what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I took half. It didn't. I didn't want to use the whole thing.
Well, that explains why it didn't work all the way.
Well, I took the whole one a couple of weeks ago and it didn't work. So it's like, let me try a half of one.
I'm waiting for the class action lawsuit from Pornhub for
Wait.
early onset arthritis.
You took a whole one and it didn't work. And you thought a half of one was going to work?
Well, I figured the half of one could take the edge off, you know, and I could go to sleep. I was worried about just getting I had a couple of Motrin in me too. I figured all of that together might work. DJ.
You know that's going to be a case mark in the future too. They're gonna have a lawsuit against Pornhub and OnlyFans for early onset arthritis.
Yeah, hey Randy, the company I have is I can't remember the name of them. I got everything on my computer, but when it hits my phone, I know who they are.
Randy
And-
Morgan, John Morgan is a billionaire because of his
Yeah, let me see. I get the name of this place.
law firm. That man, yeah, they're all over Florida.
Oh, that guy that's a comedian that's in his 80s or whatever said he thought he had arthritis and he went to the doctor. Turned out he's got early onset rigor mortis.
Yeah, that's what it is.
He actually did an episode. I don't know if Randy, do you watch Jubilee on YouTube? Where like one person will come in and debate against like 20 other people on a certain subject. Morgan and Morgan, John Morgan actually was on an episode of Jubilee about a month ago. And I didn't know he was a billionaire. But apparently he's a billionaire now. Yeah, I see that commercial all the fucking time. He's the one that got weed legalized in Florida for medical use.
Rob, you gonna be mad at me, man, but I ain't do it. Something flew in my window and my cat decided he couldn't live here and decided to jump all over everything and jumped on my dresser and knocked my clock down. The arms are gone.
You can buy a new mechanism on Amazon, Jonathan.
I'm not doing all that. I'm gonna buy another clock from Randy Props. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't like doing the fix it part. Yeah, I just like working it when it works.
I'll send either buy a whole new clock or just send it back to him. Have him put a new mechanism in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a whole new one.
Oh, you could take that out
Yeah,
and
just
use that
this
as
one,
like
something else.
Yeah, just use it as like a plate to put up on the wall as a picture or something. Or you could use it as a landing pad for your little, if you have any mini drones.
Nah, it ain't big enough. It ain't big enough. Plus, it's got that pin in the middle, so it wouldn't land evenly. It's got the little thing in the middle.
Yeah, they actually started sponsoring
Each
a
boy.
lot of YouTube channels too, Randy. I noticed Morgan and Morgan. Like I've seen quite a few body cam channels that do body cam footage, and Law and Crime
cool.
is a big channel on YouTube. They're doing it too. Sponsor for their YouTube channel. Let's see if I can find that video. Let's see, Jubilee.
You heard him then, Jonathan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he sat right on top of the mic. Peekaboo.
There you go, Randy. You want to check that video out later?
Yeah, the company that I'm dealing with is Bursa and Fisher. That's the attorneys out of Miami, Florida. They got the thing. Bursa and Fisher. And they do high end claims, and they got the same kind of thing out there. How many $1 billion they've got in? The issue they had was that when they were putting everything in, they didn't have the information right. For some reason, when they got the medical records, they called me back and said, we checked with this doctor and he said nothing about neuropathy. I said, well, that's the wrong doctor. I told you the doctor it was. And you got the paperwork showing from the doctor. So they went back and researched it. So yeah, we got this. And they said everything's been submitted. She goes, yeah, let me contact this doctor and get any updated information like that. And she said, again, we'll let you know as soon as we know something, but it's going to be after July before they start even pushing again to get these things finished, because they were holding everything up. and just what they did is they went through and they looked at everything that happened at Lejeune that you could catch, and they went through and they kept a couple of cases from each, and then the new attorneys that picked it up went in and they negotiated for each one of these things, and there might have been like 30 cases out of 870,000 or 370,000. So what they planned, they've separated everything in categories to what they are. And what they're doing is they're going to say, okay, this is the benchmark figure we're going to negotiate for. And then we'll go to these other people and look at it and compare them and then negotiate with them based on this benchmark. And I'll just tell you, the benchmark on mine, I can't spend if I went crazy for a year, I couldn't spend the money. I'd have to really go crazy. It'd be crazy shit. Have to go buy me like a couple of $1 million yachts and stuff like this, and a couple $1 million houses. Then I'd be close to starting to spend the money.
Okay, there's no such thing as $1 million yachts. There's multi-million-dollar yachts.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It'd have to be a couple of multi-million-dollar yachts and a couple of waterfront homes around here, and I'd be close to spending the money.
A ghetto ass yacht would cost you like 20 million.
So
Well,
I
then
can get my stickers there, Joe.
That would break me. Okay. You know, but if some of the things around here, if I went and bought me one of the, because I could get a nice yacht over here for about 2.5. I mean, really nice that I could live on. You know, because they got a company here that sells them right here on the Tchefuncte River. And I mean, these are nice things.
If you're gonna buy a yacht or a private jet, you better have some fucking money because those things are expensive.
Yeah, you got to have the money to maintain them too.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Especially
You're
a
talking
jet.
probably 100, 200 grand just in maintenance every year.
Yeah, just fill that bitch up with gas. That's all you got to do, and then you'll be wishing you didn't have it.
Guys,
You're talking about
who are the New York Islanders?
if you got a fucking $200 million
New York
yacht, like
Islanders?
shit like Elon and shit could buy. You're talking probably a few $1 million in maintenance every year.
Yep.
Staten Island?
No, it's a sports team, New York Islanders.
Yeah, the Islanders, I think it's hockey.
Hockey.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I think it's hockey.
Because the co-owner, John Ledek,
New York had the Rangers.
He was at Deepdale yesterday, and it looks like they're buying our club.
Okay. I think the Islanders are hockey. I think they are.
So whoever's
NHL and AHL. So yeah, it's hockey league.
Hockey league.
So it's whoever owns that hockey team is going to be buying your football club. Okay.
I did a major co-owner of them.
Most likely it's some billionaire because you almost have to be a billionaire these days to own a professional sports team.
Well, as long as he brings his cash, and remember, you got to pay UK pounds, not dollars. We'll be good.
I mean, especially if you want to be like an NFL or NBA owner, yeah, you better have multi-billions.
Like the boat my nephew has. Last time I went fishing with him, we went to the place to fill up with gas, right? And he's got the inboard tanks. And he said, yeah, he said, I'm about a third full. Let me go fill it up. And he's pumping the gas. I'm not paying attention to him. And we're sitting there. I said, you want me to cover it? You want me to pay half of whatever it is? He said, no, I'm taking y'all out. I'm going to catch fish for the restaurant. Like that. And I looked up at $200 something worth of gas that he had to put in this thing to fill it up. And this was back, this was maybe 5-6 years. It was right before COVID. It was maybe 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he put almost $300 worth of gas in this thing to fill it up. And I said, how long does this last you? Like this. I said, because that's a lot of money. He says, about 4 trips. And we didn't go that far. You know, total on the water, we might have gone 6 miles each way.
So I said, Randy, if you were pulled up into a yacht club in like a $20 million yacht, they'd be looking at you like, ugh, gross. Who's this? Ain't got no damn money.
Yeah.
He's looking at you like you a broke motherfucker on the block.
Well, they got a yacht club right there, Pontchartrain Yacht Club right there at Mandeville Harbor, right? Yesterday, I pulled up there to fly the drone, and they got a sailboat coming in, and he's getting ready to dock right there. And the people are dressed kind of funny, they're all in pink and stuff. And then I look over, they got a freaking shrimp boat. And I ain't seen a shrimp boat in Mandeville Harbor ever. And they got people on there, they all dressed up funny. They were going to the yacht club for some kind of party they were doing, right?
Mhm.
But he pull up in a shrimp boat. You know? I said, look at this stupid shit.
Well, most yacht clubs aren't even the name that they're portraying because most of them are just in sailboats and shit. They're not actually riding around in fucking $100 million yachts. It's just a bunch of guys.
Well, that's what it says.
Local guys.
Most of
who
the
got
people
enough
there
money
have
to a
sailboats.
nice little boat.
Yeah, well, yachts are sailboats officially.
Well, yeah,
Well,
I know,
I
but what I'm
think-
saying
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
when you think of a yacht club, some people think, oh, it's a bunch of like multi-millionaires and billionaires hanging out on their $100 million boats. No, it's just a bunch of guys that live in a town that all have enough money to have a nice, pretty nice sailboat, and then they just start a little club together.
I think this morning I'm gonna cook me some. I think I'm gonna scramble some eggs this morning. Put some cheese in it. I'm gonna do some sausage stags for y'all in other parts of the world, and then some grits.
Gosh.
Gotta have some grits. Making some grits just for you, Justin. Oh, gross. Oh. I gotta decide what I want to do. Today is the last day for the month that I could go to Arby's and get 2 sandwiches for $7. It's the last weekend of buy one, get one. So I'm deciding
to
whether I
you.
really want to go over there and get the 2 turkey sandwiches because, like I said, I get the 2 turkey sandwiches, bring them home, and vacuum seal them, stick them in the refrigerator, and tomorrow or the next day, they taste the same. Nothing changes because it's vacuum sealed. So it gives me 2 meals during the day, and I could bring one to the game tomorrow night. So I might do that and just get those and seal them up. But I really want to make the jambalaya, but then I want red beans tomorrow. So I don't know what I want to do.
Jambalaya is just a matter of you getting the can opener out, so no big deal there.
Yeah, jambalaya is easy. I got the chicken and sausage in there, and I got the boxes, all the rice and all the mix. So I just put that in the pressure cooker. It'll take me about 10 minutes of searing everything up. Put everything in the pressure cooker, and it takes about 10 minutes for the pressure cooker to get to the right pressure. And it takes about 10 minutes for it to finish. And just leave it sit there till the pressure dies on its own. About another 30 minutes. And boy, that's something good. So you're looking at a total of about an hour, and I got enough in there for about 6 meals. I usually take like a quart size vacuum seal bag and pack that sucker, and then I'll flatten it out, and then I'll seal it and stick it in the freezer and freeze it. So that like a week from now, if I feel like jambalaya, I just grab it out and throw it in the microwave, punch a little hole in the top of the bag, and do it for about 4 minutes, and it comes out perfect.
What are these fucking hurricanes doing? Look at this shit.
Oh no, that's some good bullshit.
Like this one's just going out, and then this one's just like, nope, fuck you. Like literally making complete right turn.
Yeah, they were saying that was going to hit the Carolinas. Now it said, hell no.
Yeah, that's what
You
I
know?
thought it was going to hit. I figured it was going to hit like the Carolinas, maybe up by Pennsylvania area, maybe.
Yeah.
But now they got it just fucking making a complete right hook, just gone.
Apparently,
There's no
one of
question.
them-
Hey, this is
There's
my
got to
question.
be
Let's see
some
something.
natural barrier.
Don't move
that's
it yet.
going
Wait, don't move it. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit. The other one will be passed before. I was hoping they'd hit each other.
on. Like I'm saying, is like it's almost like I don't know because I haven't really been following the weather that closely, but it's almost like there's just like a natural barrier right here. It's just
Yeah, there's a
pushing
cold
all this
front
shit
coming
up.
down. See the cloud? See the clouds on the other side? That all that clear area is a cold front coming down.
Yeah,
So
go
when
on,
that
keep
cold
zooming
front
out.
comes down, it can't. They can't go to it.
Look at that. Look where it's fucking heading.
Yay!
Yeah, it's because there's some guy standing right here at the baseball bat. He's just hitting them towards you, David.
It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, one of them's supposed to hit on the 29th of October.
See, they got a guy out there with a Mavic, bunch of guys out there with a Mavic 4 Pro flying out there to blow it away.
Bunch of dudes with fucking
Blows, leaf blowers.
yeah, the blower, they have the leaf blowers out there. Everybody on the shore. All right, turn them on.
Like a big
probably
old
got
fan
there.
blowing.
He probably got there and looked at it and went, "Nah, we're like the British. Fuck that."
Either that or what was that secret government program they said was trying to control the weather? Was it called HARP? I think it was the name of it.
Yeah.
They must have got that online finally.
But can't they change direction very quickly?
I mean,
From the
they can do
projected
whatever
route
the
you've
fuck
got.
they want at the end of the day.
Yeah,
'Cause
so
there's been
that
times
projected
where
route
hurricanes-
doesn't mean that's the way it's going.
I mean, there's hurricanes that have hit and then went back out to the ocean and then turned around and said, "Oh, no, I'm coming back in for a second hit."
Yeah.
I mean, they'll do what they want at the end of the day, but sometimes
You
they
mean
make radical movements like that.
You mean it popped in, went back out, and then went, "Oh, by the way."
Yeah, after it already slapped you across the face with its dick, now it's gonna come back and drag its balls across your chin. That's exactly what it does. So here, you ain't had enough.
Yeah, Lion, you're right. A yacht 20 foot with a 10 horsepower and a cover is called a yacht here. Now my uncle had a what was a 36-foot Chris Craft wooden cabin cruiser that was considered a yacht because he went down, he had sleeping quarters and everything in it. And it was considered a yacht. It was solid, it was all wood. And Chris Craft, they're unsinkable, they say, unsinkable. We go out there and often we find out it is unsinkable, but the bitch can crack in half.
Yeah, remember what they said about the Titanic?
Yeah, we were in like 4 to 6 foot seas. That sucker was coming up and pow, hitting, coming down. I mean, it was shaking us. And my uncle Pete, if it started getting wavy, he went in the cabin. He wouldn't stay outside. And he'd go down in the cabin and put on life preserver. And we're out there without life preservers. We got them by us, but and we're hitting these waves going up. Bam. I remember looking at a wave on the side and seeing fish in it, watching the fish in it. And I mean, it's funny. You see the fish in the waves because it was clear water, right? So I'm watching this, and I'm saying, "Look at this shit. That's mackerel, man." And my cousin looking over there said, "Man, I wish we could stop and fish." So we're laughing about all of this, right? And all of a sudden, we see all these fish just take off, and this shark comes out the water and lands in the back of the boat.
Oh shit!
Yeah, a little about 3 foot shark in the back of the boat. I'm going down into the cabin. He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Look at the back." He saw shit. Like he's got to run the boat, right? And every time we hit a wave, the shark comes towards us. So he says, "Here, hold the wheel." He went back there, grabbed the gaffed this thing, and threw it back in the water. Right? He grabbed and was able to pick him up and throw him back in the water. And he said, "That's some crazy shit." I said, All I heard was a thump. Look back, and they got a shark sitting there. And because we've had mackerel do that, where we'd be driving and all of a sudden mackerel come into the boat. So we're there hitting all this stuff, hitting bam, bam. And my uncle walks out and he hands us a life preserver. I said, "We got him. Why?" He said, "Put the bitches on." And I said, "What for?" He said, "Look in the cabin. There had water coming in where it had cracked the hull." So he was calling in the Mayday and everything. We could see a rig. We want that far from it. So my cousin said, well, let's just get to the rig. We got close enough to the rig where we were able to get to it. And when we pulled up next to it, he's got a deal he could tie onto the rig. He threw it out there and tied it on. And the people on the rig looked down at us and they dropped the ladder for us for to climb up. So we got up and we looked over this boat. This boat was level to the water. It would not sink. Coast Guard came out, picked us up to bring us in. We were there for about 4.5 hours. They fed us and everything. I mean, anything we want. What do y'all want to eat? We got T-bones, we got this, we got this. I'll take a T-bone. You know? So we ate. I mean, we had a good meal. The Coast Guard comes out, they untied the boat. We figured they were gonna leave the boat or sink it or whatever, you know. They untied the boat, tied it to the back of the Coast Guard cutter, had about a 50-foot pull on it. Got us in the Coast Guard cutter, asked us everything, all the questions about what happened and all of this. Said the waves. And these waves ain't never calmed down. We still got 4 to 6 foot seas. Towed the boat all the way in. They didn't care. You know? Brought it all the way into it. Well, because he had a little slip. Brought it all the way to the slip, pulled it into the slip. Came out, they did an investigation on it and everything. But that was an experience of a lifetime. I remember that. Because when we were getting out of the boat, we were in water almost up to our chest in the boat. But the boat would not sink.
The last time I'd have been in the boat.
Yeah,
I've been in the boat about 3 times since, not many.
Jumping off. I'll catch y'all later.
Catch you
Later.
later.
Yeah, Jonathan, the last time I was in the boat was in my nephew's boat, like I said. And we're out, it was a hot day. Boy, it was a hot day. We were catching speckled trout, catching drums, everything. A couple of redfish. The kids were young, and Justin looking at me and he says, I don't feel good, I'm getting sick. And I said, drink some Gatorade. So I'm working on him because he's getting heat exhaustion stuff, starting to work. So I got him drinking and making sure he's got his fluids in him, and the other 2 are fine and everything. And I wasn't drinking fluids and I didn't even think about it because I'm working on him. All of a sudden, I'm on the ground. Well, I passed out, and I could hear my nephew saying, "Boy, why you on the ground? What you doing on the ground?" And he walked over, and when he realized that I was out, when he realized that I had gone out, I was out. I was having a heat exhaustion thing. He reached over, and we had an ice chest in the back that it was just full of ice and water. He grabbed a big old bucket, filled that up, and poured it over me. Man, I looked at him, I was ready to knock him out. Because it woke me up quick. But he had a low side on that boat. I'm glad I fell in the boat and not over the boat. I'm sure it would have woke me up, but it wasn't fun, you know. But what had happened is it was so hot and the wind was blowing and it was bearable for me. But as soon as that wind stopped, it like changed the feel of it like 20 degrees. And that just hit me quick. I didn't have time to do anything. But that was the last time I went. In fact, I said, when we're going fishing? He said, I don't know if I want to take you fishing. I don't know if you're going to wind up on the floor. Yeah, Chris Craft was a beautiful, beautiful cabin cruise, all wood, beautiful. Hey Jim, the worst thing is my uncle was a master carpenter, and in my grandmother's garage he built a cabin cruiser. He built it. It took him a couple of years to build it. That boat would have handled those waves better than that Chris Craft. Because I mean, we handled waves with that one where it didn't matter, and his was 19 feet. It was a 19-foot boat he built in the garage. I mean, it barely that we could close the doors of the garage, but where the bow was, and it would close. It wouldn't close completely because it filled up the whole garage. The garage. Yeah, I used to like fishing on that boat. That was nice.
realising what the players could potentially face, how much that's really helping them to really understand and know
And that was the boat I was fishing in the back with my cousin and her 2 kids. And we're in the Wrigley's Pass. And you can catch anything in the Wrigley's Pass because it's a waterway coming through from the Gulf. And I throw my line down, and all of a sudden I catch something, and my pole's so bent, it's about to break. I can't figure out what it is. And my uncle says, "You probably got a shark." And I said, "It's not." I said, "I've caught a shark before. It don't feel the same." All of a sudden, I look up, I got a tarpon coming out the water. And I pulled it out. I had the tarpon. And it was like, he looked at me and said, "That's you?" I said, "Yeah, that's what I got." So I'm trying to reel this thing in, and I'm not fishing with stuff that I should be able to reel this thing in with. And the kids that got their poles out, man, he's telling everybody, "Get your stuff in, get it in," like that, so it won't tangle up. They left one pole out. It caught up with mine, tangled up, broke my line.
Damn.
But that was, I couldn't tell you how big he was because he, you think he looks bigger than he is. But he came out the water, and I was thinking 4.5 feet, 4.5, 5 feet. But he could have been 3 feet, but still a tarpon, He was telling me, "I don't want this shit," after he bit it.
Paul,
Yeah.
this is going to make you feel a little bit better now, right? You're not the only one that falls for scams.
Uh-oh.
Someone has paid $2,000 for a code for Fusion 360 and wants to know why it won't work. And someone went, "That's because Fusion 360 is free."
Uh,
Oh, shit.
And the guy paid $2,000.
Yep. For a code.
Not good.
I might put
The only
that on
problem is,
eBay.
right? He would have had to go on the website to get the download, and it would have said download for free.
Why'd you do that, Paul?
Old age.
Can't say that about this person. They're only 23.
You know what you can
Young,
say?
dumb, and stupid.
No, you know what you can say? Idiot. That's what ET says when he puts his finger up. Idiot. The funny part right now, the arm really doesn't hurt.
Well, it's
But
the
if I move it
is it the arm or the shoulder?
It's the shoulder, but it's giving me the nerve pain, the neuropathy. It's triggered the neuropathy because now I can tell it's triggered in both hands. So just damaging the nerve or whatever I did to the shoulder is doing that again. It's triggering everything.
People laughing
Well,
at
like right now it doesn't hurt, but if I move it a certain way and I
don't know.
like pinch it again, it'll start hurting all in my neck.
But Pickles is laughing at Joe.
bird fight, bird fight.
And it sound like they're going at it.
Mm-hmm. Somebody arguing about something.
He was just,
Laura must have came in the room.
He's just cackling, wasn't he?
yeah, he just wanted to laugh. So I thought I'd let you all hear it. Nope. He's off. He's off again.
Oh, that would have to go.
Well,
I'm
at
on
least he
Johnny's
wasn't.
this
At least he
morning.
wasn't pulling hairs out of your mustache,
No, it was just
out of your
intimidating.
eyebrows. Yeah.
I was on Johnny's this morning, and when you're on StreamYard, on when he's on, the noise cancellation doesn't. The dogs will pick up, and they were laying sleeping right outside. I heard this little yapper dog go "Yap," like that, and I went, "Oh shit!" I muted mine. Cleo came from the back with her ninja ears and ran through the door and started barking. Tina got up and looked around. Loki's standing right here barking. I had to give them a bacon treat to shut them up.
Really?
Yeah, they wouldn't shut up. I got now she's outside barking, right? I pick up the bacon treat bag and just kind of ruffle it together. She comes flying in, little bitch.
They got you pegged, buddy.
Now she got ninja ears. If I sat here and if I say you want a bacon treat, and now she might run up from me saying that. Watch, watch. I'm gonna say it really. She's in the back. Cleo, do you want a bacon treat? Give me about 10 seconds. She'll be up here. Because she heard that.
She did?
Guarantee she heard that. And I'm not talking loud. But she's in the back under the bed. She's gonna run her ass up here. Watch. Yeah, she's not by me. Watch. Watch. Cleo, come get a bacon treat. Ruffle that bag, she'll run her ass up here. Loki's just laying here, just not doing anything. Tino's asleep in the chair.
See, it's Sunday. We all clap.
Here you go. Watch this. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4. There she is.
She's there?
You come up here within 5 seconds. You heard that bag. Yeah, she's sitting right there in the doorway. You want one of these treats, huh? I mean, she got her nose around like that. Where's that treat at, man? You want one of these treats? Here you go. You want the other treat? Loki, as soon as I got the bag, he's laying on the floor. He turns around and he sits up looking at me.
Ubi?
And here comes Tina. You want one of these? See if I can get him to do it. You want this? Tell me. You want it? Now tell me. Tell me. You want it? Tell me. You want it? Tell me. I don't know if y'all could hear him.
Don't worry, Joe. Keep teasing him. You've got another buttock to get a skin graft from.
Did y'all hear him barking?
Yeah.
He climbed up my leg barking at me. He said, oh, hell yeah, give me that. Okay, you got your treat. You go back under the bed. Watch. It's all gone. Yeah, she turned her ass around. She's going back under the bed. She don't need me anymore. Everything on her terms, I'm telling you. If I pin her down and I say, give me a nose kiss, what she'll do is she'll just give me one lick on the nose. If she don't want to give it to me, she'll turn her head. I said, well, give me a nose kiss. She'll turn her head the other way, like, hell no.
Really?
Or if she's in a good mood, she'll reach up and give me one lick on the tip of my nose, right? And I'll say, you want me to give you some kisses? And she'll turn her head like that, and I'll kiss her a little bit. And I'll stop and say, well, turn to the other side. And she'll turn her head the other way. And I'll kiss it. And I say, I want to kiss under your neck, and she'll do that. I got her where I'll say, let me kiss under your neck, and she just lift her head up. I say, I want to kiss you on top of your head. She put her head down. But it's on her terms. If she does not want me to do it, she will show me teeth. She won't do anything, but she'll show me her teeth.
Really?
Especially if I blow on her. I go, she'll turn around. I see that canine tooth come up. And I say, you better put them teeth away. And I said, don't you show me teeth. And she'll go, she'll do it again. Like, I'll show you teeth. I'll bite your ass. That's a little Chihuahua, Anna. That poor Chihuahua. And it's better now because about 3 years ago, oh hell no. she started growling and snap at me. And I push her face down, stop biting at me like that. And I said, don't you show me teeth anymore. As soon as I let her go, she showed me her teeth. Now, the only time that she will do that now, she won't really show it to me, but she'll give me a look like she's gonna. But the only time now that she does it is if I catch her doing something stupid, and I'll say, I'll bust that ass, and I'll reach down to touch her, she'll turn around and snap at me.
Wow.
I mean, she'll turn around and snap. If I tap her like that on the butt, she'll turn around and snap at me. Well, if I'm brushing and I catch a knot, I hold her by her collar so she can't do anything. She can't get to me. But if I grab something, she'll and turn around and give me all those teeth. But she's the only one. You just got to know how to control her, you know.
Giggles must be at work. He checked in on the chat.
Yeah.
Now, he's talking to that neighbor next door because his wife's not around.
Oh, is that what's going on? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Where's his wife?
Well, his wife's probably sleeping. Yesterday he was talking to the neighbor and he had to come in real quick. So I don't know what he's doing, you know.
You can talk to your, you can talk to your neighbour. Don't mean you're up to anything.
See, he's not only Joe, birds are laughing. That's funny. That's pretty good. And if he's at work, he's laughing. That's what he's doing. What am I gonna eat today? That's another thing. When I start talking about food, she'll come up here. If I ask if she's hungry, she'll start walking like crazy.
Really?
Yeah. I says, Cleo, are you hungry? She's back under the bed. She's back up here.
Oh, she's back
Okay.
again.
Come here. Are you hungry? You hungry? No, you're not. You need something to eat? Okay, sit. You're too loud. I know y'all could hear that.
Uh-uh.
I mean, it's canceling her barking?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, y'all lucky. Y'all lucky. Because she was going, yeah? You hungry? Oh, I know. You hungry too? Okay, sit. I'm gonna make some chicken. Want some chicken? Okay, I'll make some chicken in a minute. Got Loki's attention too. I said chicken. This girl, she could eat, and then 5 minutes later, ask her if she's hungry. She'd be barking like she's hungry. I tell you what, I'm gonna do with you today. I'm getting them clippers out. I'm gonna give you a haircut. And that's another thing too. I got to hold her by a collar because when I'm giving her a haircut, if it gets to a point where she don't like it, she turns around and snaps at me. I got one of those machines that it cuts the hair and sucks the hair back up into it. It's got a vacuum on it for the pets. So I just put her on the sofa over there, sit next to it, and get that thing. And as I'm cutting it, all the hair's going in there, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm really thinking about. I love her the way she looks with the long hair. I'm thinking about trimming her down. Same thing with the other one. I trim him down every once in a while. Thinking about trimming him down, getting about half the hair off of him. Haven't taken my meds this morning. Took them last night, the new dose. And I'm feeling lightheaded. That don't make sense. It could be also that I haven't eaten yet. But since I've changed my medication, it's been running around 117 over 78. Let's see what it's running right now. Tell you what, I wish I'd had this blood pressure thing when I worked EMS. Well, I could have just stuck it on you and pressed the button.
What the hell?
Where's TJ work? CVS?
Yeah.
And this is the CVS Health blood pressure monitor.
Well, it's 4:10, and I think I'm going to have to go and get on with stuff. So it will catch you
113 over 74. That's better.
catch you this evening, guys. Okay.
60.
Bye all
David.
in the chat.
See you.
Later, David.
Yeah, 113.74. My pulse is 60. That's pretty good. I can live with that. If I could keep it to that 113, 115, and over 70, that means it's working right. If I drop that other pill, it's probably bring it up to about 127, which still be okay. So Jonathan, Johnny and I decided what we're gonna do. We're gonna
Say
go
again?
somewhere and we're gonna get the V-copters and we're gonna have a V-copter war.
A V-cop. You talking about the first ones?
This one, minis.
Yeah, the ones that they told y'all to get rid of.
Yeah, we're gonna go out there with a full battery and we're gonna put a bunch of B-roll out and we're gonna have a V-copter war. We're gonna have the cameras going and see who could hit each other. What do you think?
Good luck. I hope a propeller don't come fly and lash one of y'all.
We could have a dogfight. He could chase me or I could chase him. Now that would be fun. I'd be going and he'd be right behind me, and then I'd drop that sucker down, get behind him, and hit him. You know?
What you do is you just take like a knitting needle and put it on the front of each of the V-copters so you can poke at each other.
Now I want to put something on there with a blasting cap or something, so when we hit it, explode or something.
Okay,
No, what
everybody,
we-
I think I'm going to call it.
We could run into each other head on.
There you go. Make sure you run the video.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Okay, everybody. Hey, thanks for being here, Joe, Jonathan, Mark, and everybody
Yeah,
else.
this
Thanks for
afternoon.
being here. We'll see all of you again later today.
See you later.
For sure.
See you.
Bye for now.